The last topic we're going to cover in this course is how to deploy our application to Firebase so it's accessible publicly on the web. To demonstrate this, I've created a very simple authentication app that includes a registration and login page. In my index.html, I simply have a UI view, and I've included all the dependencies that I need for that. I've broken my authentication module into controllers, services, and templates. The controllers consist just of our authentication controller, which includes our login and register functions, which will be bind to the appropriate templates. The services includes the Firebase auth service, and that is what provides the Firebase authentication methods to our application. The templates simply include the login and register templates, which are just forms that accept an email, password, and then include a submit button. In our routes, we see that we have two routes in our application, login and register. And finally, we've defined our application with the configuration for Firebase and then our module named app with UI.router and Firebase as dependencies. Let's go to our browser to make sure this still works in our local environment. I will fill out the registration form, and then when I click register, nothing happens because I haven't actually wired up anything to happen. But if I reload my authentication tab in my Firebase project, we should see that registered user in our list of authenticated users. And indeed we do. We see Jane Doe registered as a user. So it appears that our app is working properly, and now we are ready to deploy it to Firebase. In my command prompt, I'm going to kill the Firebase server, and then to deploy it to Firebase, I'm simply going to type Firebase deploy. And we see that it tells us it's deploying, and we see that it deployed successfully. It then provides us a hosting URL that we can copy, and back in our browser, we can paste that URL. And when we navigate to the /hashbang/register page, we see our registration form in the browser. And then if we enter, again, maybe this time John Doe, and refresh our authentication, we see that it deployed successfully and it's connected properly to our Firebase project.